We always tell people zip your aura when you are moving because it keeps you protected. Healing works very much with people who feels that they have a trauma or drama in their life, or they feel like a victim, or like feel like they cannot move forward. They come, they wanted to shift their life, they wanted to find out why they are sick. I practice theta healing. Whenever you are in theta brainwave, you access the subconscious easily because.
Hi, welcome to the episode today. This is Mariam El Harmoudi, and I'm very excited to introduce to you a very good friend of mine, Miss Katia Barhoum. She is a certified theta healing instructor and practitioner, a Reiki master. She is a certified Akashic record reader. She is a certified medium and spiritual future reading. Welcome to the show, Katia.
Thank you, Mariam. Thank you.
It's our pleasure to have you today with us.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you.
So let's start.
Would you like to know about the healing I do? I think. To start with, I believe every single person needs to do healing. We all need to heal. And healing has many modalities. All of them leads to the subconscious in order to heal whatever we have been taught as children. Wrong belief, limiting belief, and those beliefs can be positive belief as well. But healing usually goes for those who have negative belief stored since their childhood or passed to them by their ancestor, or it has been there from a previous life for those who believe in previous life, or it comes through DNA. So we use a technique to go and access the subconscious in order to shift their belief, any negative belief they have. And to do that, we have to be in a theta state wave. Because when we are in theta state mind, we can access easily the subconscious. We go to the mind to reprogram what the program that we carry, and then we go to the subconscious and we shift the belief and install a new belief and new feeling. This is about healing in general, and healing as well works in uh, uh, it works with doctors at the same time. We do help lots of doctors. Sometimes you see people go to doctors and they don't know what's wrong with them. There is nothing wrong with them, but the patients feel sick. Doctors refer them to us to go and dig on them to find out why do they believe that they are sick since there's no sickness around them, like nothing nothing unusual with their system, but they believe they are sick. We dig on them, we work together to find out the cause of the sickness or why they believe they have sickness. This is part of the healing that we do.
Beautiful. Thank you. So let's go a step backward, because you used to be an ex-flying crew, yeah?
Yeah.
So what inspired you becoming what's inspired your transition from being a flying crew to becoming a certified theta practitioner instructor?
Actually, it's very. I don't know the story. Many people call it a coincidence. To me, I think it's a point we place in our destiny before we comes. Like at certain age, I'm ready to move and do something. Everything we do in this life, it is written in our Akashic record. I was flying crew for a long time. I've flown for around 26 years. I've been all over the world. There is nothing in no country I haven't been to. But suddenly you start feeling there is something more than flying, more than connecting to your passenger on board, having like interact with them, helping them. You feel like you have other things to achieve in life. And since I was so good at horoscope when I used to fly, I used to write in one of the airlines magazine, but I never told the passenger it was me. And passenger used to ask me, the lady who wrote this, I never said it was me because you see, I have things to do on board. I cannot sit and explain to passenger about their horoscope. But later on, I started to feel like it's time to move into something more fulfilling for me. So at the age of 42, I left the airlines business. And by pure coincidence, pure coincidence, I found myself in Dubai taking my first course in theta healing. I was invited by a friend of mine, come, let's see what we are doing. And I came and I started this journey. And the second day I'm in, I found that this is what I was looking for all my life. Actually, it's not only the healing, or the healing modality, it was the deeper connection to God. And in theta healing, most of the time, you're connected to the creator of all that is. I found myself there. I found that this is what I was looking for all my life. That's what made the transaction, the shift. It was something I always wanted. I didn't know that I wanted that much.
Awesome. I
Thank
love
you.
it. It's your destiny, as you said.
Thank you. Yep.
You mentioned, about like Akashic record.
Yeah.
What's it is, because I'm not familiar with it.
Akashic record supposed to be where our destiny is written. Before we come to Earth, we go through the Akashic record, where they have a scroll with everything that we have chosen to do on this earth. We go there with we go there with our angel and our spirit guide. Spirit guide, by the way, is a guide that passed the earth at least once in his life. Maybe in 500 years, maybe in 1,000 years. No, we don't know, but definitely he's been to earth once. They are sent to earth just to feel our feeling, to know our vibration. How do we vibrate? How do we feel? And then they became our guides on the other life, on the other side. When we come to write our Akashic, we pick those guides because they are some way close to us on the other side. They come with the angel that is always with us ever since we are born, or since we were created. God created angels for everybody. We go into the Akashic record and we write what is it we're going to achieve during this journey on earth. And they take the scroll and they save it for us into our name forever in that Akashic record. When we leave this earth, the first thing we do, we go back into our Akashic record. We sit for debriefing. They sit and ask you, what have you achieved from the intention trip that you asked to go? This is the Akashic record. It's like a record, like a court, carrying all your document, all your imprint, all the people you want to meet, all what you have done and all what you didn't do. This is the Akashic record.
Beautifully defined.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Great. So, what led you to delve into future reading, and how do you integrate it into your teachings?
Future reading, I would say I was born with this gift, but I didn't dare read a lot. I used to doubt what I'm reading. Like, I tell people something, I don't know, on board. Like, I remember one day I was going to Jabal Tariq, and we had were transiting somewhere, and then suddenly I went to our captain. I said, Captain, I don't think we're going to Jabal Tariq. I said, why? I said, I don't know. I just feel we're not going to Jabal Tariq. And it was like a joke. On taxiing, we were called, there is a strike in Jabal Tariq, you're not going there. That was the first time people start knowing that I can see into the future. How I see, I don't know. I just feel like I know. I don't connect to anything. I don't look into anything. If you look at people who deals with spirits when they are reading, one of their eye is crossed. You look at them, it's crossed because spirits use this eye to look into our world. For me, I read through God. I don't need to know what's the name, what's the location, and what's happening. All what I need to do, hear a question and I'll have the answer. I don't know from where, but I always connect into creator of all that is. And from there, I take the answers. How did I become a reader? I'm born a reader. But when I started doing the healing, since I scan people, I start seeing inside of them physically, mentally, and spiritually. So I started hearing their question as well.
Interesting. So I can tell, like, future reading is not a fortune reading.
No, it's not a fortune reading.
How do you read them? Give me example.
Like, how do I read? I give you example. Like, I look at you and I feel like I can read from a newspaper inside my stomach. I feel there is a newspaper there, like I'm reading from that newspaper. When I tell you something, I hear with you what I'm telling you. Before telling you, I don't know what I'm saying. It's kind of channeling. I channel the information from the seventh plane of existence, from God, Creator. I remember as a child always asking God for a gift that makes me special. I don't know why I wanted to be special. I always wanted to have something special for me. And I kept asking God every day, give me something that no one has. And suddenly I found out that I'm a psychic reader. I start seeing things in people and life and countries that others don't see. This is this is what we call spiritual psychic reading. It's like it comes message from the God, from the creator, and we let it out to people. Fortune telling, you need to go to a source. That source could be, I don't know. As long as you don't ask the name of the mother, then you are safe. You're not connecting into anything else, receiving through creator of all that is only.
Totally. I totally agree with you. This is one of the like advice I got from a friend, that if you want to recognize like, a fortune teller and a real teller, they will never ask you about your name, your parents' name,
Exactly.
where do you stay?
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
You are right.
Yeah, because the universe is one unit. Since you look at them from up, from heaven, through the eye of God, it become one unit. No matter where they are, you see them next to you. It's not like Lebanon or Dubai, or it's one unit. The universe is one. So you see them as one. Wherever they are, you read them.
Yes, true. You are right there. So, can you explain the concept of healing?
Okay, there are many modality. Basically, they all deal with the subconscious. They try to go and change the belief on the subconscious. I practice theta healing. Theta healing is a meditation modality. In that modality, we bring people more to pray, to know God, to know Creator of all that is. And it is, we found out that whenever you are in theta brainwave, you access the subconscious easily, because you see the beta is where we are awake, like now we are in beta, both of us. Then you go to alpha, it's where we are chilling, relaxing, trying to think and to dream. Then you go to theta. Theta is when you are meditating. In that stage you are very close to creator, to God. When we do this theta brainwave meditation, we bring people with us to connect and to recreate their destiny by connecting into God and asking Him to change and shift something they have. And then we follow the procedure of digging into their subconscious, looking at their negative belief, shifting their negative belief, their limiting belief, and then go into the mind and shift the program that has been going associated with this belief.
So
This
it's
is
basically theta, it's like a connection between you and God, seeking answers from Him.
Yeah, and we bring people, the people who comes for theta session, we bring them with us to pray in a better way. By the way, each one of us comes with his own belief to God. Like I come like with my own belief, but there is one God. We go to that God with the belief of praying and asking. And whoever comes with different religion, they use the same technique. They go and they ask him for healing. That's it. It's a connection to Creator to manifest a new life that we want by changing limiting belief that we have been carrying ever since we were children, or as I have mentioned before.
Yes, interesting.
Thank you.
So, who are the candidates for your one-to-one session?
I would say we all need one-to-one session. I'm a healer and I go to a healer sometimes. I have lots of clients, they are healers. We need to dig on each other. You need to dig on things that you don't know that you have been carrying. The candidate are people who are unable to move with their life, people with chronic depression, people who are very sad, people who are unable to perceive their dreams. And other clients are the one with sickness, like I don't like to mention many sickness, but people sometimes with chronic pain, with unknown pain. They come, they wanted to shift their life, they wanted to find out why they are sick. So we all need that healing program for us to cleanse our inner self, to find out why we're not able to enjoy life, why we're always in the future or in the past. Healing brings you to the moment. It will not be the past or the future. It's the moment. You come and heal the moment. Once you heal this moment, everything will change into the future. People who comes for healing, they come from different ages, from different uh, belief, and from different needs, but they all want to become happy and healthy.
Yes, beautiful. And how usually you make it?
First of all, the first thing we need to know that the client is willing to heal. We need to bring faith in God into this modality because God is the source of this modality. Second, we take permission for anything we're doing with this one-to-one session. Like you have a free will. God created us with a free will. So if I want to work with you, I need to ask you, do you give me permission to work on you? If you say yes, your mind will start accepting what I'm giving because the mind always try to protect you. If you say yes, I want to heal, then the mind will cooperate with us for you to heal. And then I will start digging. We call it digging, like why you want to come to a healer? How do you feel? What's the worst that can happen if you feel that way? When was it the first time you felt that way? It's kind of digging until you reach the bottom belief. Some beliefs are sitting all on one bottom. You pull that belief and every other belief delete and released. Some other belief, you have to dig and dig and dig one by one to release them. We sit and we dig and we ask, we keep digging and asking, and every belief we find, we pull, cancel, delete, and release. And we install a new belief. We install a new program in the mind and we change the belief. That's what do we do in one-to-one session.
Amazing. And so what I understood that the candidate should have the trust and keep moving forward so that they are ready to attend the session.
The client should believe that they are worthy of healing. Worthiness.
Yes.
They should believe that they deserve to heal, first of all. Second, they should have belief in God, faith that He can shift their life in a spur of a moment. Because in theta healing session, you heal on the spot. It's not like after 1 week or one year, or it's on the spot. You shift and you heal on the spot, and the client feels it on the spot. It's not like after, like they come and when they go, they tell you, "Well, thank you, you shifted my life." It's not me who shift their life. I'm only a messenger. I go to Creator and I ask him, "What do I do with that person?" And I follow God guidance. It's God who healed them. I only witness with them. We're both witnessing. It's God who's doing the healing.
Incredible. So, and you as a practitioner, okay, instructor, you can like recognize if this is the client in front of you, he or she got healed after
Definitely.
session. You can see it
Definitely.
clearly.
Definitely. And there are something we call muscle test. Like you test the muscle of the human being. The muscle is connected to the subconscious. Well, they have no control over it. If it is healed, it will show you it's healed. If it's not healed, it will show you it's not healed. If it's not healed, you work again. If it's healed, then you proceed to something else. But yes, on the spot you can feel. Even the client feels like that he shifted. He's in a different state now.
Amazing. And you do it usually like physically or virtually or
We
both?
do it physically, virtually, and sometimes we do it like in a group healing. We do a group healing, but it can be done both. As long in healing, you need to see the person you are healing. Like if you go on Zoom, you need to see him because you have to guide this energy into his body. You cannot just do it over a phone, but you can read over a phone. You can do mediumship over the phone, but you cannot do healing over a phone. You need to go either on virtual or you need to go on physical.
Great. Love it. Other than one-to-one and teaching healing, what do you do?
Well, other than I give classes, theta healing and other modality. I teach people how to become psychic themselves. I teach them that we all have this intuition that we can all tap into that intuition. I give lecture and for a group of people starting from 10 and upward, private lecture about, depends what's the request is. And I give lectures in public speaking, about healing, about positivity, about the power of the mind over the body, stuff like that. I give lectures all over, like almost the Gulf, like.
Incredible, beautiful. So, next question: how do you help individuals tap into their subconscious mind and to facilitate healing and personal transformation?
Well, we help them by teaching them how to do with them, how to affirm what we taught them. Like you dig on somebody and you find out, they always feel like a victim because they have been taught that they were a victim as kids. We teach them how to vibrate in a different on a different level. By the way, universe does not speak English or Arabic. Universe speaks frequencies. If someone keeps feeling like shame, weak, victim, the vibration, he will vibrate. This is his vibration. The frequency will match his vibration. He will attract similarity, like always the victim, always ashamed, always unhappy. But if he vibrates love, happiness, joy, the frequency will raise him and he will attract things like that. So we teach people when they come to us, after, let's say, we heal them, we teach them how to speak to themselves, not to affirm again that they were a victim. We teach them how to address themselves when they are alone, because it is very important when you talk to yourself to be kind. Excuse me. You deserve kindness the way you treat others with kindness. Like, how come you are very polite and kind when you are talking to someone, but when it comes to yourself, you become aggressive, you become criticizing? Why you talk like this? Why you speak like this? Why you dress like this? Be kind. Affirm good belief to yourself. I'm pretty. Even if you are not pretty, at least you don't believe you are really pretty. But keep saying I'm pretty. People will start seeing you as pretty. And yourself will believe that you are pretty. Anything you tell yourself, it's an affirmation. That's how we help them.
Amazing.
I'm healed, like I'm healed. I'm not sick anymore.
Because
Healed.
thoughts become reality at the
Exactly.
end, right?
Exactly.
It has energy and frequency, as you said, and we get to align with that frequency.
Anything you perceive, anything you believe, you achieve. This is rule in the universe. Anything you perceive, anything you believe, you will achieve. It will come to you. So better have a good ideas, positive ideas. So this is what you will achieve.
And you just triggered my mind of one popular sayings. I can't recall the who say it, but it says, anything you can hold it in your head, you can hold it in your hand.
Exactly. Very true.
So
Very true. Very true.
you are right. Great. So what are the common negative beliefs? You talk a lot about
Can I
beliefs since
drink
we
some
started.
water?
Yeah, sure. Please.
There are some limiting belief, some negative belief. Let me go for some negative belief. Like, you ask your father for some money as a child. Before he gives it to you, he gives you a lecture about money and how difficult it is to make money and how hard he worked and suffered to get you this small portion of money. And finally, he gives you the money for you. It will be always a negative belief that money cannot come easy. So the frequency you send to the universe, money cannot come easy. So you vibrate next to this frequency. You start working. You work so hard to get little money because your belief says money cannot come easy. This is one of the negative belief that we have. Another negative belief that happens for people who are older than child. Like, I know a friend of mine, she was pregnant and she couldn't uh, continue her pregnancy. So she lost the baby. She kept saying, I will die if I go through this again. I will die. I cannot go through this again. If I'm pregnant and I go through this, I will die. This is another negative belief. This is the frequency she was sending. The mind thought he wanted to protect her. So he made sure she doesn't get pregnant anymore because he was afraid if she gets pregnant, maybe she will die if something happened to the baby. The mind works in order to protect us. He doesn't understand positive or negative. He understands what we tell him. So this is another negative belief we create to ourselves by saying negative words when we are talking.
Without being aware of.
Without being aware of what we are saying, sure, because this is expressing wrongly about our feeling.
Yes. So all beliefs, it means all beliefs, both either negative or positive, it has consequences.
It's a frequency. Every word you say in the universe has a frequency. Anything you say to the universe, any thought you send, it goes around the whole world and comes to you in form of experiences. You experience what you have sent out. It comes back to you. You're the source. You will feel what you thought and what you said. It will come back to you.
So we need to shift the focus towards what we want, because they are always, they say the universe will not give you what you want. They will give you who you are. So it must be like a way of life. You shift your thinking, always to think like, let's say, positively.
To start with, the universe does not understand negative words. Like if you say, I don't want to suffer anymore. Universe does not understand don't want. Don't does not come into the universe. It's going like smoothly into the future. So it will understand it like I want to suffer. It will not understand I don't want to suffer. So when you ask for something, like instead of I don't want to suffer anymore, you can speak in a different way. From now on, I'm always happy. Always use the present sense. Like I'm always happy. Mish, I don't want to be sad anymore. Do not use the negative word that you don't want. Affirm it on the different way. Like I'm happy always. Money comes to me easily. Anything I want, I achieve. On top of all that comes one belief that says, I deserve. You have to believe that you deserve. You are worthy of receiving. People sometimes you come and give them a gift, they feel guilty because they don't believe they are worthy of receiving. First of all, before any other belief, learn how to love yourself and to know that you are worthy of receiving gift from the universe, from any other person.
Thank you, dear. So can you share with us a story that happened during your one-to-one session that you cannot forget?
Yeah, well, one thing happened one time when I was doing a medium session. You know, I don't know if people knows what does it mean to be a medium. Medium is when you connect to the other side through God. Like in theta, we use technique like we go straight into our meditation, into the seventh plane of existence. Then we connect into creator of all that is, and we ask him what we want. So I go usually there and I say, God, can I talk to that person after they give me his name? Because like it's a medium thing. Like they are on the other side and we believe other side are alive the same way like we are alive. So the lady came and she said, I want to talk to my late husband.
Yes.
I said, when did he die? She said, 6 months ago. And she was really miserable. I said, okay, we started, I asked him, do you want to tell her anything? He said, I miss her, but I'm always around her. And he was communicating, he was giving her a message, and she was giving him a message. And then suddenly she said, I miss him, I miss his smell. And suddenly a perfume spread around my office, like everyone can smell it. And the lady said, this is my husband's smell. Actually, I was scared. I didn't know what to do. Like, I was like, what to do now? What do we do now? I was looking, there was no one around us.
And did you smell it?
Everyone smelled it. Even the porter down, he said, what kind of perfume are you using? It's all over the building.
Amazing.
That was an experience I can't forget during a medium session. that was a session. Like until now, I'm very careful when
And
people
this
come
we
to.
can't say the power of the mind.
It's not the power of anything. It's the reality of the other side. That people are very close. They are not very far from us. When we depart, when we leave, we're only a few meters on top of this earth. So they are very easy. We can reach them very easily as long as we are protected by the light of the Creator. We cannot go to that department alone. We need to have permission to go and talk to them.
Beautiful. So, in your experience, what role does belief play in manifesting desired outcomes and shaping one's reality?
Before we manifest anything, we have to believe that we deserve it. First of all, we have to believe that we deserve what we are asking. Second, we have to know what we are asking for. Like you have to have focus thought. You have to think, you have to focus your manifestation list. Like, I want this to happen. And visualization is what makes it come fast. Like, visualize that it is happening. Like you want to buy a house. Let's say I want to buy a house. I want to manifest buying a house. You want to close your eyes and see that house. You go and smell the wood on the door. Open the window, see what's outside your window. Visualize it all. The more you put details into your visualization, the more you activate the manifestation. And you should be focused on buying this house, not buying the house and the car parking up there. Focus. Take one item at a time. See if you have kids. Where are your kids playing? Are they in bed? Where is your husband? Or if you are alone, focus. Who's coming to visit you now? You're preparing lunch for whom? Live inside that house before even it is even you have an idea what you're going to buy. Visualize it happening. This is what makes things go into activation very fast and very quickly. Thinking, visualization, visual and focus, and know how to ask, like creator of all that is, it's requested. It's always about God. God, it's requested to bring into my life now, into my reality, that house, and show me how does it look like. It's like a meditation state. And then start imagining that house. That house will come. In one way or another, that house will come.
Interesting. You remind me of a real story that recently happened, maybe, I think 2 months ago. It's related to the power of, manifesting and maybe the art of imagination. I used to have a sales associate for one brand company. I will not mention the name of the company because we are not here to market about them. So I came to know him like almost over 2 years. And suddenly, for a reason, he decided to resign and look for another group of company to work in. So just like in his last day, maybe in his previous job, I was, wishing him like he will find a better job. And he said, yeah, this is not the end of the world and it will be a new path for me. And I just told him, I'm sure, because he had very, very high sense of commitment and responsibility. And I told him, you will find a better place. And I hope that you will go to that company because I'm a client of them and I'm looking for a very good sales associate. And I don't want to lose you. I hope you will be there. And he told me, I applied on that like maybe a year ago, but they never called me. I say, be optimistic. You don't know. Maybe this time it's the right time once you decided, to take a major decision and, I will resign. I got a call from him from that statement, maybe after a few days, like 4 to 5 days. And he is so happy and telling me, Mariam, I got a call from that company. I went to the interview and the same day they told me, tomorrow you are ready to come to be on duty. And he was amazed. He directly connected to that sentence that I told him, I wish you will be there very soon. And he told me, how come? It's the power of manifesting.
It's the power of manifesting. It's the power of assuming, assumption. If you assume something with good intention, it manifests very fast.
Yes.
you had good intention towards that man. You wanted him to be in a good place. So it manifests for you and for him at the same time. And your intuition. And by the way, people believe that only people like me can read. Actually, every single person can read. We believe we have five senses. We have six senses. The sixth one is not activated. It's that intuition that lives inside our heart. So you must have had a feeling that this guy is going there, and you say it out to him. Everyone can receive during like a small course I gave 10 days ago to some beautiful ladies in Al Ain. I said, listen to me. Every one of you will receive a message today. They said, how? I said, just close your eyes. Go up to God and tell him to give you a message for yourself. And every single lady came back with a message. Every single one. And none of them had the same message. One got a message about her husband, the other one about she wanted to ask. They didn't ask actually, but the answer came according to each one what they need. So we all have this intuition. We only need to tap into that intuition in order to know what's going to happen to us and listen to it, not to doubt it.
True, because I remember he told me also that we both at the same time had pure intention. I told
Exactly.
him I don't. He was telling me you are one of the greatest character relationship in my life, because every time I go to visit that retail, we had like a discussion, small discussion, like 5-10 minutes before I go and ask what I want to buy. So he said, you are one of the respected character in my life, and truly I don't want to lose, the relation. And at the same time, I said, I want you to serve me more. I don't want to lose you also. So we both, as you said,
Good
we
intention.
manifest
Good
towards
intention.
the same intention for both of us.
Because if you send good intention, someone is sending negative intention, you will have a conflict. You will feel the conflict.
True.
You will feel there is something not working because you're not vibrating on the same level. And by the way, an advice for people who think that they are they have they don't think they have a good heart. They have to be very careful. You cannot always come down to meet with low vibrational people, because sometimes you're stuck down, you cannot go up anymore. You will be stuck with their vibrations. So if you want to talk to someone and you want them to be with you, pull them up to your vibration. Don't come down. If you come down, it's very hard for you to go up again.
True, very true. That's why they always say, check always, audit your circle with whom you are sitting.
Yeah, and for the sitting, by the way, another advice, just for fun, we're just talking. If you know someone who does not really like you much,
Yes.
or like they have some bad intention towards you, like it's not good to to judge people.
You feel it.
But sometimes
You
it's a
feel it.
feeling. It comes very
Through
strong.
their
And
energy,
the action,
their way
the
of
action.
yes, their way of
Make sure if you are in one room together, do not sit facing them. Take any seat that doesn't put you facing them directly. Go a little bit to the right, go a little bit to the left, because where the eyes go, the energy flow. If they look directly at you, they will catch your energy, but they cannot catch it sidewise. So make sure don't sit facing your enemy. If you think they don't like you, don't sit facing them. Take a position, either left or right, but don't sit facing them, because they can transmit their energy into, they can violate your energy easily, because you sit unprepared for this attack. And energy, yani, it's real. It's real. It can really reach you and make you feel uncomfortable.
It's science, it's physics.
It's physics.
Thank you. It's beautiful advice. Thank you, Dee. So where does people learn first time about belief?
They learn from their parents. They learn from ancestor, like your grandmother, grandmother. Either it comes to you through DNA, like your grandmother used to be afraid of the water. You got it into your DNA. For those, as I said, who don't believe in regression, let's say DNA lives 700 years backward and 700 years forward. And that DNA that you have brought from your ancestor, your grandmother, your mother, part of the DNA belief, you have it inside of you. So it can be activated like when you are growing up. So you learn to believe from what people talk to you about as a child, or from an experience you have lived in a previous life, or it comes in belief of ancestor, through ancestor. This is where we learn about negative belief. And we accept it because children are psychic. They are pure. They have no worries. Whatever you teach them, they take it as true. For them, it's the truth. They believe it. They take it with them to them. And it stays with them. When they grow up, it becomes their reality. It shapes their reality. That's why people has to be very careful how they talk to their children. They cannot like they cannot give wrong information to their children. They should count every word they are saying, because each word will be will be transforming inside that child into a story, into a belief that this is how it should be.
And it will add to their character once they grow.
It becomes their character. It doesn't add, it becomes their character. As children, you are shaping their character. They look at you, whatever you teach them, it becomes their belief and their reality.
True. And I'm a firm believer that, our life is controlled by two things, our beliefs and our values.
Exactly. Exactly. Very true.
Yes. So, next question. What advice would you give to someone who is interested in harnessing the power of their mind to improve their life, but doesn't know where to start?
Well, I would suggest, first of all, they should clear and heal themselves before they do anything else. They can, if they don't want to come to a healer, they can go into a programs over TV, over, I don't know, the social media. They will have an idea, but they should start by healing themselves. If you want to learn a new belief, you have to release the old belief. You have to read, you have to open up, you have to believe in miracles, you have to believe in God, you have to believe that everything is possible, and you should never think that it is late for you to learn. You should accept that this is the time you have written in your Akashic record to come and learn. Accept it anytime it comes and start learning. Go to a healer. Many healers around the world now. They will help you to understand your mind more, to understand how to proceed, how to move forward in life with more enlightenment, with more freedom, with more acceptance to yourself and to others.
So the first thing is to change your belief. If you want to
You
change
think you have to heal.
your reality.
It's heal. Like we all need to heal. We all need to have healing. Yani healing, it's a gift from God for humanity to heal, to be in a better position, to live a better life, to enjoy small things. Like many people, when they are old, you ask them, what is it you regret in life? They regret not feeling happy when they had the happiness. Like, when I change my job, I'm going to be very happy. You have to be happy now. If it's always when it happened, you will never be happy. You will always have something that you think will make you happy. So people has to heal in order to feel happier and to have a better life. Healing is very important part of our awakening, to awaken to ourselves, to the power and the gift that God gave us. We have to heal.
It's like a prerequisite for anything.
For anything, sure, for anything, because you cannot, a sick person cannot work with the healthy person. A sick person needs to vibrate with sick people. To vibrate with healthy people, enlightened people, you have to heal. If you want, and you are that healthy person. You cannot be sick person and healthy person at the same time.
We can always, we say also that you cannot be like
You cannot be
grateful
fire
and
and
stressful at the same time. You're either grateful and you are happy, or you are
And
stressful.
by the way, gratefulness is a way to reach God. Every time you show gratefulness, it's a way, it's like a stepping stone to go a little bit higher. It's like a virtue. Every time you look at God and you say, thank you, I know it's happening, it will happen. Because God enjoys hearing us like praise Him and telling Him how grateful we are that we are moving forward in life due to the prayer we sent to him.
True. And the more like grateful you are, the more happy.
Yeah, it's not only happiness. The more grateful you are, the more blessed you are. When you are blessed, everything comes to you so easily. You
It
don't
will be
need.
like addition because
Yeah,
you're already happy.
yeah. It will enhance your happiness. It
Yes.
will enhance the way you think. Like if you are happy, you will send happy thought to your mind. Your mind will send happy thought to your conscious. It's like circle. It goes around you. As I said, what you send out in form of thoughts or word goes into the universe and comes to you in form of experiences. So the mind will start sending out happy moment. It will come to him back in happy moment.
Yes. Great. Thank you, Dee. So now let's go to the aura vibration. What's aura?
Aura is the energy field that surround us. And it is real. Even people in their house, they can put a piece of paper, white paper, they can put two fingers like this next to each other and then spread them quickly. They can see the aura, where it is going on the paper. Like if we were in a different place, I would have shown to you. You stand up and you will see your aura. And aura is something that you can feel. Many times you are walking into the street and suddenly you turn, you feel like someone is watching you because they touch your field, your energy field. They are watching and their eyes came into your energy field. You turn and you find someone that you know watching you all the time.
It happens to me many times.
Yeah, you
Sometimes
feel it.
I'm
So energy field, we always tell people zip your aura when you are moving because it keeps you protected, kind of protected. But and aura is it tells you about our inner self, like whether we are healthy. And aura has color blue, gray. Sometimes you see it statues, like it has some hole in it for people who have been into a trauma. And by the way, healing works very much with people who feels that they have a trauma or drama in their life, or they feel like a victim, or like feel like they cannot move forward. This is they are very much candidate for healing, by the way, because I just had session with a lady now with severe trauma, and her life was like chaos. And after the session, she said, "Now I understand why I was feeling that way." So aura, if it had a trauma in a previous life or in this life, you can see it like
crystal clear.
not, it's unhealthy. You look, it's like grayish to blackish. You can see something not healthy. You can feel the aura is not healthy. It can be trashed with the trauma and drama. People should release their trauma and drama.
So those with traumas, the first candidate to
Yeah,
start
yeah,
their
and
journey.
because it affects their energy field, their body.
Great, thank you, dear. What do you think about horoscopes? Is it like many people these days they base their decisions on day-to-day horoscope? What do you think about?
Well, I believe in horoscope differently. Like I believe before we are born, after we sit in the Akashic record and they have a look at what is it we're going to achieve in this earth. Accordingly, they choose the date we're going to get born. Like if you are going to be born and you need luck to achieve what you want, then you will be born under the Sagittarius sign. If you're going to be in a place where you have to be alert all the time, you will be born under Pisces because Pisces are kind of psychic. They feel what's happening around them. If you need to say no many times, you come under a Taurus. Horoscope gives the character. I believe in the character. I don't believe in day-to-day issues. Although some people write and sometimes it comes true. But for me, I think it's based on the character that we need to complete and achieve the life we have written in our Akashic to come and do on the earth. This is for me the horoscope.
Amazing. Well defined. What is the strongest belief the human being must have?
Every day, in every way, things are getting much better. I am worthy, I deserve, and I am enough.
So the human being can change their destiny.
Yeah, always
by
believe
using the
that
power of
God is here. God is here. He's making every day in every way much better. I'm deserving because I'm sparkle of God. I'm worthy because I'm sparkle of God. I'm enough because I'm sparkle of God. And once you have this true belief, everything is accessible to you. If you deserve to become wealthy, you will become wealthy. If you deserve to be healthy, you will be healthy.
So you get to be certain.
You have to be, you have to believe in yourself that you are worthy. And as I said, always affirm good things about yourself. Be kind to yourself. Talk nicely to yourself. I'm wealthy. I'm, uh, I deserve everything good that comes to me. I always attract good things. Talk to your body, to your mind, that so he can attract this new belief to you.
Thank you. Can like our body have an indication
Yeah.
of what we are going through in
Yeah,
life?
like when you go to doctor and you keep telling him, I have neck pain, my neck is stiffened, and he check you, there is nothing on your neck. Then you have to know that you have been, it's a burden. You're having lots of responsibility. That's why your shoulder are bending and the pain doesn't go. You need to know how to let go. If sometimes you go and you have issues with your eyes, most of the time it's something you don't want to see, something happening around you, but you don't want to see it. It causes you pain in your eyes. Lower back pain. It's loneliness. No one is helping you in what you want to do. Legs. If you Many clients come with pain in their legs. I don't know why I cannot move. I have pain. You first of all you ask them, are you changing house? Are you getting married? Are you moving from one place to another? Because the legs, it indicates movement. They try to keep you like pain, like think more before you move. They draw the attention to your legs so you know you don't move fast. So it's every single pain in the body, sign of pain in the body indicates something in the mind.
Incredible fact. Okay, what is the lowest energy ever?
Fear, fear, self-doubt and fear. Fear even worse than self-doubt. People should believe that they are supported by great God. They should believe that when they ask, they shall receive. They should stop being afraid of changing, moving, achieving. Fear is the first belief that people has to get rid of. It's very low vibrational belief.
True.
And very negative belief.
And fear, it's like, for me, it's like an imagination undirected it. And it's staying there, and affecting you, stopping you from going to the
Stop
next
it
step.
from moving.
Yes.
From moving. Whatever you're looking for is moving towards you. Keep moving. Don't be afraid. Like you want to manifest something, you ask for it, but you don't move. It will not come to you. Move. Move in a line with your visualization because what you ask for is coming towards you. Move to meet halfway. Move. Don't let fear controls you.
Because, the fear will always be there. It's the emotion.
And lack of love. Lack of love is another. It's like it tops everything else you talk about. Lack of love. And by the way, people they have an issue with self-love. You tell them, many clients they come, I tell her, do you love yourself? She said, yes, I love myself. How do you love yourself? She believes like loving herself is like, okay, I wake up, I eat, I drink, I make my makeup. They don't understand what's loving themselves. And they don't know when, if you don't love yourself, you cannot give something you don't have.
Very simple.
When you love
cannot give something you don't have.
You don't have. Loving yourself is about the essence of this life. Well, if you are a good person, God gave you this life. If you honor your God, first of all, you have to honor yourself because you are a gift from God. This life is gift from God to you. You have to learn how to love yourself. When you start loving yourself, you stop harming yourself. Let's say, for example, you stop smoking. If you drink, you stop drinking. You stop causing yourself anything that might hurt you. You go out of a relation that it is not good for you. You'll not do anything that will harm the self. This is what when we say love yourself. As you put people priority, you are priority to yourself as well. Love who you are because you are a sparkle of God. If you cannot love God and don't love his creation, you are part of his creation. Love yourself. If you love yourself, you will love everything around you.
And it's one of the highest form of love.
It's the highest form of love.
Yes.
Love by itself is God.
Yes.
It's the highest form of, it's the highest energy. If you love yourself, you become high with this energy.
Very true. Yes. So let's go now to another topic. What is chakra?
Chakra is the center points that we are created with. Like we have 7 chakras. Those are the known chakras. You have the base chakra, which is that has the color red. You have the sacral chakra that has the orange color. You have the solar plexus. It has the yellow color. You have the heart chakra. It has the green color. As you see, every time I'm meeting people, I put green. It will enhance my love. It will open my heart so I understand what's I'm saying. You have the throat chakra, which is dark blue. Then you have the third eye, which is dark purple. And then you have the connection. It's between white and light purple. It's your connection to Creator. Those are the 7 chakras. Sometimes to honor them and to enhance them, you go and wear clothes, if you like, according to your chakras. Like every Monday, go for red to base yourself into Mother Earth. So you are stable, you are steady, you know what you are, any decision you are making. On Tuesday, wear orange, you will activate your second chakra. It will show the universe that you are ready to receive abundance and to be happy. This is where happiness comes. On Thursday, on Wednesday, wear yellow. It will activate your solar plexus, where you will learn how to say yes and no, which is, I think, it's the most important learning in this life, to know when to say yes or when to say no when you need to say no. As good as yes is, it's even more good to say no. Sometimes no save you. Go on Thursday and wear green. You will show the universe that you are open to all the love that it can serve you, it can send you, that you are ready to love and receive love. Go on Friday to your throat chakra. It will teach you, wear dark blue, wear any kind of blue. It is a message to the universe that you know how to express yourself, you know how to speak and how to tell the world your true self, who you are. You speak about, you explain yourself clearly so people will not misunderstand you. Saturday, try to wear dark purple, light purple. Choose the purple color. It is your third eye activated. When wearing this clothes, you will perceive the reality around you. Your third eye will help you knowing who's behind you, who's in front of you, what's happening in your life. You will see the true reality of and color of things happening around you. And Sunday, wear light white or light purple. It's a day to thank Creator, to say, thank you, God. I went through the 7 days safely. I hold to you all what I have learned during this week and then back to my experiences again. It's a way of gratitude, to be grateful to God for going through the whole week and you are still safe. For me, I honor the colors. I wear them from time to time according to my chakra. This is chakra.
Interesting. And green for me, it's one of my favorite colors.
Green is the color of the
And
heart.
I think
It's a
it's
healing
the color of healing. Yes.
It's the color of the heart. And if you have a sick person at home,
Yes.
cover them with green blanket. It ease their pain and it helps them heal much faster.
Amazing. We'll try it.
Yeah, try it works very, very, very miraculously. You put green cover over people who are sick, on the spot they will heal. They will feel better. They will stop the pain.
We'll do it and we'll let
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Okay. Now, since you can see and read the future, do you always tell your people or your clients everything you see? Or you just, and you ignore the negative news or the bad news?
Actually, 2 things I cannot control. When I talk, I channel information. I cannot stop. So whatever comes out, I cannot stop it. It goes out. Good and bad. Anything that comes out, I say it. But I always tell my client before they sit for a reading session, I tell them, look, what I listen to what I'm saying. I know for sure that our destiny is not written on a stone. God is so merciful. He wrote our destiny on the sand, and he gave us free will to change it. So if I tell you something you dislike, all what you need to do is shift it. Nothing is fixed on the stone, it's on the sand. I tell them everything. Like I tell her, like, today is not a good day for you to drive. It's bad if you drive. She has to learn. Usually it doesn't come in this form, but like today, don't go for a long drive. People, when you tell them this, they should know that they should not go on a long drive that day. They have to go either short drive or not drive. They will avoid whatever was going to happen. It's like warning for what's coming so they can be careful. But anything in the future can be alerted, can be changed, can be altered. You can alter your future because it's on the sand. You just move it. It's part of God's generosity to us.
And this is one of the kindness, like generosity from the
Yeah,
creator.
from the creator. Yeah, he's so generous. And even this, he didn't fix it on us. He said, by the way, we do have in our life 5 exits. When we are born, out of generosity, God allow us to choose 5 exits. Like in any of those 5 exits, we can exit this life. Usually, rarely people exit before the last, but some they do exit earlier. Someone has a car accident. If it was an exit day for him, he will choose whether to break a leg or to exit to go to the other life, to the other side. So even in this, God gave us a choice. That much He loved us that we can pick up the exit that we want.
Beautiful. I didn't know this before.
Now we all have exit. Like always, when you have accident, it's an exit for you. You choose to stay. And if you are happy, you will always choose to stay until the last day that God gave you on this earth. And by the way, people enjoy going back, and you don't think that it's miserable. It's miserable for those who are waiting here, but for those who goes there, they are very happy. Because have you ever seen someone born smiling? They're all crying. We all come crying because we're leaving our house, we're leaving people that we love, we're leaving being so protected and safe and in a very high frequency. But most of the people, when they die laughing. You look at them, they say, oh, I saw a smile on his face because they know they are going back home. Their home is there. We should not build houses and bridges on houses on this earth. We should build bridges just to cross from one line to another, from that life to this life, and then back.
Because our soul is connected to the creator.
We're always connected to the creator through our silver cord, the one that it's connected there, the light. They cut it for you when you are born. They cut the visual one, but the light one, they don't cut it. It's always there. God pull you from this core when you are moving back to Him.
Beautiful. Okay, now let's go to another line. What's the true definition of karma?
Karma.
Like what's all, in other words, what false
Belief.
thought or beliefs people have about karma?
People believe that karma is always something negative, like something is gonna get you.
True.
By the way, karma, it's not like if somebody, like let's say, took money from you and then give it to you. He created karma. Karma is about making somebody writing how he wants to feel in the future, because karma comes in a form of making you feel the way you caused others to feel. Like I always give example, like when I was a stewardess, I used to be very happy flying Paris, London, America, everywhere, all over the world. And during the war, we were stuck outside, and Middle East used to send one flight every 3-4 months to get the stuff for 3-4 days to Beirut and then back. And whoever asked me for my place, I used to say, take it, go to Beirut, it's all right, I'm very happy where I am. And my mother used to miss me. She used to call me and say, Mommy, I missed you. Why don't you come? Coming next week. But I didn't have bad intention, actually. But I was happy. I was young, 18, 19. I was happy. I don't want to come back. I don't want to come to the war. Now, my daughters had different upbringing. They had everything they wanted. They had best schooling, best university, drivers around them. They were very happy. My daughter insisted on going to Canada to work there. And I looked at myself, and one day, and God said, "This is your karma. That's how you made your mother feel. You're missing her. I don't have bad intention. My daughter doesn't have bad intention. Karma, what you make other feel, you will feel. So make sure you don't create for yourself, because what you are doing now, it's a message for you in the future. Like when you give a poor person some money, it's a money you're giving to yourself into the future. It's coming back to you in form of karma. So karma is feeling what you make other feel. And karma works on both sides. Like it cannot be always negative. If you have a good karma works like stepping stone, as I said. The more you do goodness, the more it lifts you up and it comes back to you in a different way. And usually the positive karma is way stronger than the negative one, because God appreciates us when we do positive karmas. And karma, it's a very, like, we cannot explain it all now. But sometimes people who cause you to create karma for yourself can pay for their karma as well. Like somebody who is mean next to you, he keeps pushing you into becoming angry and making wrong decision. He creates karma for himself as well, because of him you felt that way. So karma come to you and to him, and you will feel the way you made other feel. This is the karma.
Beautiful explain. I love it.
It's simple explain, it's simple
Very
way to
simple
explain
and
it. Yeah,
clear.
yeah.
I love it. Okay, the last question before we end this beautiful conversation. If I will tell you, give me only one way that I can heal myself alone.
Ask God to heal you. God. I believe in God on top of everything and anything. You see, and they tell you on the fifth plane, like where every holy person, like from Jesus to the prophet to the virgin, lives on the fifth plane. On the sixth plane, there is something called the laws that govern the whole universe. But on the seventh, there is one God, and that God is above the laws. If someone is sick, terminated cancer, God is above the laws. He can say heal, and he heals. Always believe, have faith that you have God, that He's on top of all regulation and rules. No laws governs God. God has all the laws. Serve Him. Go to God and ask Him. He will heal you. Believe that He can heal you, then you are healed. The moment you believe He's healing you, you are healed. Just believe. Say believe.
As simple as this.
As simple as that. Always go to God. Always. Let Him be your friend. Let Him be the one you say good morning when you open your eyes. The one you say good night, forgive me before you go to sleep. It's enough to do this 3 ritual. Then you are a happy, blessed girl.
So we get to feel His existence with us every time.
He does. Yes. Breathing is an existence from God. Walking is an existence. But healing, I mean, you're asking about healing. Just look at God and say, heal me. And God, above any laws, He can heal you. There is nothing that He doesn't do. He does everything.
The power of Creator.
It's the He creates. He's the creator.
Very true. Thank you, dear. I truly enjoyed the conversation with you.
Thank you.
I'm
really
honored
enjoyed
today
it.
to have you. And thank you truly from the heart that you shared your wisdom and
Thank you.
passion and
Thank
life
you.
journey with me.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And God bless you, and God bless this country. It's a blessed country. The first time I landed here, it was 1975. I always felt the vortex that Dubai has. Emirat in general. Such a nice, kind people, such a welcoming land. God bless your country and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you very much.
It's your home.
Thank
and
you
you
very
get to
much.
be here.
Well, I feel it's my home. Thank
You will be here very soon. I will manifest this. You will be here living very soon.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you.